Denise here. I wanted to talk to you today about, and it's something that's really, really close to my heart because it affects all of us when our husband and our partner passes away, is that friends and family tend to move away from us. They don't know how to handle the grief situation, and they can be really, really hurtful. So how do we handle that? How do you handle that hurtful rejection? Because you feel really, really, really rejected. I want to go through the 4 shifts or the 4 keys that you have to make within yourself so that you can feel comfortable, so that you feel comfortable going out again and being you and stepping into your new normal and stepping into your life as an individual, because you've been a partner for so long. So the very first key or shift, I like to call them shifts, because we have to shift our thinking, we have to shift our mindset from being an us, being a we, to being a me and being an I. It was always, let's do this, yes, we will come, until one day I actually went, you know what, it's I, me, I'm on my own. And even in that realization that you realize that you're now on your own, it's a lonely thought, and it's a scary thought. It's fear. It's fear. We're afraid of being on our own. We're afraid of not having our partner by our side. So the very, very first shift that you have to take when you're in a situation where there's a lot of people, the biggest one is, do not take it personally. Because when we learn to filter out negativity and personal attacks on us, on ourselves, we remove unnecessary stress, we remove anger, and we remove sadness from our lives. It just happens because we're not taking it personally. It's not about us anymore. And in that, we become stronger women. We become stronger people. And we learn how to be happy and healthy regardless of what someone else says. That might be hard for you to accept right now, but you have to change how you feel and react around your family and friends. Nothing in their daily lives has changed much. They still have their family, they still have their kids, they still have their partners, they still have, their lives have stayed intact, while yours has stopped. Your husband passed away. You lost your whole life. You lost that part of you. When your husband passed away and died, your life died too. The life as you know it, that life died with him. As hard as what that seems, but it does. You can't take that life into your future because it doesn't exist anymore. Your family and friends don't feel the isolation and the loneliness you feel. They just don't. They can't know what you're going through. So the key is to not take how they treat you personally. It has nothing to do with you or how you are around them. This takes me into the next shift we need to make, is our beliefs. Question your beliefs. Our beliefs come from our conditioning, and what we tell ourselves is true. So our beliefs is our life story, for want of another word, that we create and tell ourselves. It's like we write our own book. We write our own book on our life. And our beliefs, that what we tell ourselves then becomes our beliefs and becomes our story. And we believe it. Not everyone has the same beliefs, depending on where you're born, depending on what family you've grown up with. Our beliefs are what we believe to be true within ourselves. And are they true? Can take that into another level. Is that belief our belief, or is it a belief that we have taken on from somebody else? Are you not enough with who you are? Why do you need another person to tell you how great you are and how fantastic you are? Because you are. You're already great. You're already fantastic. So the only reason is that you want their approval. You've been conditioned since birth by what you've read, and you've been brainwashed into thinking that you have to belong and be accepted by others. The truth is that not everybody will like and accept you. It just is. As you don't like and accept everybody, the same goes for everybody as well. And when the dynamics change after we lose our husbands, started asking questions like, were these friends really more Martin's friends or were they my friends? They will disappear and fall away. Family members included. So don't stress about it. Don't feel that that they don't love you anymore or they don't accept you. The dynamic has changed. Your life has changed. They don't know how to react around you. I realized that, number one, I can't control anybody. And number two, the biggest thing my coach said to me, Denise, you have to accept and love who you are. When you accept yourself and you act in a way that you think is right for you, not for others, there's a massive amount of freedom that comes to you when you take nothing personally. Massive. But in saying that, that's a journey. That's a journey that you very often cannot walk alone. How do you suddenly, you can't just wake up tomorrow and go, well, I'm not going to take anything personal anymore. When I came to that realization, I knew I needed help. I needed somebody to help me walk my journey into the next phase of my life, into my next chapter, because that's where we're heading, and that's where you're heading, into the next chapter in your life. So it's how you reframe it and how you see it, and not to take it personally. It's nothing to do with you. Thank you everybody for being here, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.